Ground rent. I can't stand and watch you take people's property, Senator Kingibe tells Wike. In a statement on Thursday, Senator Kingibe noted that it was illegal to steal property or seize land because of ground rent. The Federal Capital Territory FCT Senator Ireti Kingibe has called out the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike over the controversial ground rent. According to the lawmaker, the stealing of properties of residents of the capital city because of ground rent is illegal. Recall that Wike had directed the sealing of properties, including the People's Democratic Party (PDP) National Secretariat. The lands and properties were sealed, according to Wike, because the property owners defaulted in paying ground rent. Despite President Bola Tinubu's directive that all seized and sealed properties be reopened for a grace period of 14 days, Wike has yet to implement the directive. In a statement on Thursday, Senator Kingibe noted that it was illegal to seal property or seize land because of ground rent. The Labour Party senator explained that the law provided for a fine or surcharge as punishment for defaulters. Mrs. Kingibe assured affected property owners that she would work to ensure that sealed properties are opened. It read, "I am deeply concerned by the growing number of reports regarding the sealing of properties across the Federal Capital Territory by various government agencies. While the enforcement on regulations and tax obligations is necessary, such actions must be carried out within the bounds of legality, fairness, and sensitivity to the current economic realities faced by residents. It is important to clarify that ground rent, a tax charged and collected by state governments on land granted pursuant to the Lands, Title Vesting, etc. Act of 1975, is not grounds for arbitrary property takeover. While the government retains the constitutional power to revoke land for overriding public interest, such revocation must strictly follow due legal process as stipulated under the Land Use Act and the Urban Regional Planning Act, including the payment of due compensation. Therefore, no Nigerian's property can be lawfully seized, revoked or sealed solely on account of failure to pay ground rent. The penalty for such default by law is limited to a fine or surcharge, not the compulsory taking over or sealing of the property without recourse to the due process prescribed under Section 42 of the Land Use Act and other relevant provisions. The indiscriminate and sometimes abrupt sealing of properties, often executed without proper notice, engagement, or adherence to legal procedure, only serves to deepen the economic distress of individuals, families, and business owners already facing mounting hardship. These actions undermine livelihoods, erode public trust in institutions, and risk destabilizing the fragile balance of social and economic stability within the FCT. As the elected senator of the Federal Capital Territory, I cannot and will not stand idly while the residents are subjected to enforcement practices that contravene established laws and compound their suffering. I am actively engaging with relevant authorities and exploring all legislative avenues to ensure that any enforcement actions taken are consistent within the rule of law, fairness, and compassion. I urge all residents and business owners to remain calm and non-abiding. Please rest assured that this matter is being addressed with the seriousness it deserves. We are committed to ensuring that dialogue, justice, and due process prevails. Now let's see what other people have to say about this. Senator Kingibe, but you do not tell them to pay their land rent, as is expected of them, but the poor masses are forcefully paying taxes for you people to be sharing. Most of these properties are owned by top politicians, ministers, senators, and governors. Ordinary shops, LGA, are locking it everywhere in Nigeria to generate money, and you are saying the Minister of FCT should not steal the properties. They are hidden under the government, and they are rubbishing everything for us. The President, Wike, are mates with them, and they have settled it. There is enough evidence that nothing has been done abruptly or indiscriminately. The violators have been notified since March. It has been in the public domain. Why politicize everything simply because it is done by your opponents? Could these defaulters do the same to the governments in charge of their properties abroad? They are contributing to the problems of Nigeria, and we want to make excuses for them due to political exigency. We cannot go forward like this. You people do not understand what she said. Her argument is that instead of seizing properties, they should rather be surcharged or defaulting in payments. For example, penalized like additional fine. You people are seeing the insensitive agents of Satan that you call leaders and ministers with dead and depraved consciousness. They are just interested in using the official privileges to corner and steal people's properties. Crazy crooks in the position of leadership. Are their actions not worse than military dictatorship? Hear yourself, just because of ordinary ground rent. Was it not part of the agreement? To pay becomes a problem. Even Emiefele that was initially afraid to own the duplexes suddenly came up to claim ownership. Wike, ride on majestically after 14 days, collect and sell. We are by you. What makes it illegal? Only the rich got the land in question. Why can't they pay? Check it very well. They did not pay a dime to the government pocket. After all, they allocated it to themselves. If Senator Kingibe has not paid, please collect it, sell it out, and nothing will happen. The senator submission is disgusting, naughty, and nauseating. Politics of bitterness. Well, these people have all given their opinions on this. Make sure to leave your own opinions in the comments down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And make sure to turn on notifications so you can be notified when we upload daily content here on this channel. And make sure to share this video with your family and friends so that they know what is going on and they can give their own opinions on this.